is natural vegetation. So natural vegetation refers to a plant community. Natural vegetation refers to a plant community which has grown naturally. Here, important that which has grown naturally without human aid and has been left undisturbed by human for a very long time. That is why it is called the natural vegetation. Again I am repeating that natural vegetation refers to a plant community which has grown naturally without the human aid and has been left undisturbed by a very long period. So natural vegetation, this is a very huge diversity in flora and fauna kingdom. Means in India we found a very huge variety of natural vegetation. So this huge diversity in flora and fauna kingdom, that is due to so many factors. So what are these factors which affects this natural vegetation? So first one is relief features. Here relief features. Relief features. In relief features, two factors are coming. First one is that is the land, and second one is soil. Okay, and second factor that is climate. So in climate, that temperature, precipitation and photoperiod. These 3 points comes in climate. So let's read one by one. So first we come to this point, relief features. So first we read about the land. How land affects the natural vegetation. So land affects natural vegetation directly or indirectly. Land has affect the directly or indirectly. The fertile level is generally devoted to agriculture. You know well that fertile land is very affected to the agricultural land. If land is not fertile, so there this agriculture is not affected. So land is very important for the natural vegetation, and the undulated and rough terrains are area where grassland and woodlands are grown and develop and give shelter to the variety of wildlife. So it is very simple. The land where the land is very fertile, so where agriculture production is very high, and where the land is undulated or rough terrain areas where the grassland and woodlands are grown, and that land is a shelter, that land gives shelter to the variety of wildlife. So second one is soil. The soil is also a very important features to grow the or support the natural vegetation. So soil, so different types of soil provides a basic for different types of vegetation. So here soil is very important because different types of soil that is found in India, and each soil is a different characteristics. So suppose in this northern India, there alluvial soil is found, and alluvial soil is the most important soil, means among all the 6 soil. So that is why Uttar Pradesh is very highly cultivated land due to this only soil. And the where suppose this Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau, in all over the Deccan Plateau, laterite soil is found. So laterite soil is not very fertile soil. So their agriculture production is a little bit less. So that means soil. Soil is very important for the natural vegetation. It supports the vegetation. Now, another example I am giving you of soil, that is sandy soil. Where the sandy soil is found in India, like in desert area, there sandy soil is found. So in sandy soil of the desert supports cactus and thorny bushes, while wet marshy deltic soil supports mangrove and deltic vegetation. So means where the sandy soil found, there we get the this thorny bushes and cactus, and where we get the wet soil, so there we get the mangrove and deltic vegetation. So different types of soil provide basic for different types of natural vegetation. So I hope you understood. In relief features, 2 points are there: land and soil. How land are affected or support the land natural vegetation, and how soil supports the or affects the natural vegetation. So next point is, that is climate. So in climate, temperature, precipitation and photo periods are there. So first one is, that is a climate. So in first point is, sorry, temperature. So temperature, the temperature and the extent of vegetation are mainly determined by temperature along with the humidity in the air. You see, it is very important. In temperature, humidity is very important. It is present in the air. Means humidity that is present in the air. Then precipitation and soil. The fall in the temperature affects the vegetation and its growth. You see, fall in the temperature that affects the growth in the types of vegetation. Means suppose wheat requires 25 degrees Celsius of temperature. So in India, where 25 degrees of Celsius is found, where wheat are grown. So wheat are not supposed to grow in Jammu and Kashmir. Why Jammu and Kashmir wheat are not grown? Because their temperature is very less. So wheat are not grown in such a less temperature. So temperature are determined for the natural vegetation. Suppose apple are grown in a this temperature of below 15 degrees Celsius. So you see, apples are not grown in this North India or South India. Why? Because they here temperature is very high. Here temperature is above 30 degrees Celsius. So apples are grown in the this Kashmir region, Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh, where temperature is always below 15 degrees Celsius. So you see how temperature is affected for the growth of the natural vegetation. So now next, that is this precipitation. Here precipitation, you know what is precipitation? Precipitation means rainfall.